And I think it's been like that for a while. I should have let it go. I went to check air pressure and I started leaking. Now that tire's junk, or the valve stem's junk.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Sunday and we got some rain. I am glad we got the water running. We got to do a little bit more digging, but it's running right through. Everything's there. A lot of water, a lot of rain. Grass is growing. You see the logger guys are making moves there. I think it's the loggers. Is that France? I don't know. But either way, I figured I'd come out here. So thermometer says 47 degrees. Right, 47 degrees. 50 degrees. Oh, it's dropping. 49. So we're pretty close to that 50 degree ideal starting planting weather. Problem is this week we got lows of in the 30s, low 30s, like 31, and it's supposed to rain, stuff like that. So that is why we're not planting corn yet, not really pushing on that side. We're not ready, to be honest, but I feel a little bit better there because of the scenario. I know there's some people putting corn in. Being my first year, it's a risk I do not want to take. I want to be ideal. But we got a lot of work still to do on pretty much every aspect. We got to move equipment. We got to get the planter ready. We got to pick equipment up. We got to plow. We got all the soil sampling done. We just got to get the results back, which should be quick. And then we'll dive into it. So today we're gonna go move the other semi that yeah, we'll see how this goes, but appreciate you guys watching along, liking, subscribing, and let's have a good rainy day. We do have this trailer that still has to get out of here, and we got the rolling baskets. But what we're gonna do today, take this truck and trailer out because we might have some work for it, and it will be good to have another semi out there. Got to get it hooked up and get going. Yanko, you're gonna get burdocks all over you. So, alrighty. The other trailer, James got that all worked out. They did end up drag lining out of here this past week. So they drag lined all up on the hill. Cover crop looking killer up there. But let me get hooked up and run through everything, make sure we're ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll, lights work. It's airing up, landing gear's down. It's pretty damp out today and I'm wearing my sneakers because I don't know what I was thinking. But I got one tire on the trailer, which I figured this one goes soft over time. So I'm hoping I can get it down to the lower shop. It's still got some air in it, but everything else is good. Checked all the tires. And yeah, we'll get going. We do got to take that off because there's no band on it. That's sitting with the cap. That's the spread plate, so no, it has no clamp, and I'd rather that not fall off because they're like 300 bucks. Plus falling off would not be good. So as much as I love running that Mack and that tanker and the big pump and everything like that on that trailer, this truck really has been a good truck to me. This tanker, it was a lot of learning, got it all figured out, been good to me too. So we're gonna put it to work a little bit, not much. It's not a truck I would want to run long distances, but I got some local spreading that I might be able to run with, either nursing or spreading, or if this goes to a farm and I literally spread a bunch of farms in the same area on grass or something like that. Still remembering how to run this thing, but yeah, 290 Cummins, it's in there. We did put a bigger fuel button in it and I really haven't run it since then, so it'll be interesting to see how it runs. We got about a 2-hour trip back. Probably gonna stop for some lunch at the good taco place, but yeah, we're moving. Gotta stop down here, fill that tire up all the way. Nothing but units around here. I've never actually seen this one. James, you holding out on me? Things are not going according to plan. This tire was the low one. Got that working. Oh, well, my lights work again. This tire, I noticed the valve stem was bent underneath, like something that the rim hasn't moved, and I think it's been like that for a while. I should have let it go. I went to check air pressure and I started leaking. Now that tire's junk, or the valve stem's junk. Check the oil. I guess I better put the hood back up together. Check the oil, check the tires, checked everything. Tire, swapped it off. Now we're good to go. We'll just have to do a valve stem on that one. Yeah, got fuel. Well, had fuel in it. I'm hoping we don't have any fuel issues. As you all know, we had some contaminated fuel from previous people. I gotta take this spread plate off so we don't lose it, and then we'll be good. Did stop for some food in Stevenstown there. Stevenstown? I always forget that taco place. So running a little bit behind schedule, but hadn't ate anything all day. We're coming up over the mountain here. Well, pretty good hill, not a mountain, but yeah, we'll get it. Hour and a half to go. Definitely no R model. I should put some more air in my seat, be a little more comfortable with that door handle armrest there, but truck's running decent. I hope it stays that way. Okay, we made it further down the road. Yanko's actually out of dog food, so I figured I'd stop at Tractor Supply. And damn, look at that rig. Running good. Let's go pick out some toys, maybe get you some dinner. Is there a good tennis ball in there? You like that one? That is the one you want. You sure? Oh, it squeaks. Figures, it squeaks. We made it. It actually runs really, really well. So this transmission is a 6+1, which means there's first gear and low, and then you got 6-speed. It's an odd shift pattern. But left to the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go down to the bottom right is 5, and then back up to the top right is 6. So we ran in just, I really didn't need to put in the 6-speed. 55 miles an hour just cruising was in 5th. So this thing's got some legs underneath it, which I'm actually really, really surprised by. Didn't actually expect that. Ran well. Runs a lot better now that it doesn't have floaters on it. It's not as bumpy, bouncy. If the truck was stretched out and stuff like that. It doesn't bounce when it has a load on it, which is common, Hendrickson suspension. But these 11R 22.5s that we got out of Pennsylvania last year, and we never put on, I never ran it on the truck. We took the floaters off. I put this on knowing that I was going to be making a move, so it ran good. But we got to mess with the tire that is in the back of my pickup. Probably wash this thing up, run through all the fluids, just make sure we're good, and then we should be ready to rock and roll, either to spread some manure or to transfer some manure locally with this. That's kind of the mindset, that if I got both trucks out here and I got a slow period and some farmers want to transfer some manure, not on a huge scale, but these two trucks, I think the best we did locally was 230,000 in a day, transferring into the other tank. But you got to be, that means they do have to have a second driver, stuff like that. But it's a good feeling having this truck here, because if my other truck is not here, I can run the Landau, I can move stuff around. We still got to get the 10-wheeler. That's a priority because that does have some work this year. Yeah, the flame-proof stuff there is sagging down, but yeah, nothing's hooked up as far as the lines to run anything, and that's just the nature of it. I know somebody's going to say paint it. It's a galvanized cab or aluminum cab. I don't. It's a galvanized cab. Sorry, you guys. Stuck you guys to it. But the hood is fiberglass and it's flexible, but you got to remember, this truck's treated me really well over the years and got me rolling in manure hauling. So alrighty, I am absolutely exhausted. You guys did not see how much of a battle the tires and hooking it up and doing everything was. Plus it was 4 hours of driving, a little over 4 hours of driving by the time we all got done with it. But glad you're home. Yeah, it's a better feeling. I'm slowly moving along. So I appreciate you guys watching along, liking, subscribing, being part of the channel. It keeps this all going. And I'm glad that my pieces are slowly coming together. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.